We are considering 6 reasons why beginners fail in pig farming and how you can avoid them. 1. No knowledge about pig farming. Have you already invested time, energy, or money into learning about what you intend pursuing? Or do you believe the farmer next door will accept to be your farm manager? Exposing yourself initially to the real work in the business will do you great service in the long run. Request to work on farms if you cannot afford to pay. There are only 2 reasons to work. You either work to earn or you work to learn. In any case, you are working. And by working, I don't mean you must become an employee to another farmer. You can pay for training or coaching. If the caretaker will be a part of the long-term plan, arranging with other farms to enable him do some daily activities with the farm is equally important. If you put all your lifetime savings into pig farming without the right knowledge, be sure to pat yourself on the back if you fail. In the learning phase, you'll be able to determine your risk tolerance level. It will help you to make a sound decision and to even devise your own operational strategies. The fact is that many have failed and have bounced back or given up completely. Learning from the success and failure stories positions you well for success as well as avoiding making mistakes on the farm that leads to losses. 2. Starting with a bad breed. There are many breeds of pigs on the market, some expensive, others less expensive, some good mothers, others killer mothers. Some are fast growing with less effort, others can never be commanded to change their growing pace. Some produce small litter and others also produce unimaginable number of piglets at a go. Not knowing which one to go for can make you stock breeds that don't make any economic sense in the first place. Which one will you choose? A sow that gives you between 12 and 18 piglets at a go or a sow that gives you less than 8 piglets? Also remember, no matter the litter size, they both have the same gestation period, might eat equal amount of feed, will deserve equal attention and care. Failure to consider this will leave you wondering as to whether you are making any profits or losses. Pig farming, just like any other business, you will need to know what goes on in terms of investment and what you get in returns. 3. Avoiding nutritional needs. Yes, pigs eat anything at all as you know and have been told. So you have concluded that you can feed them, right? Sorry to burst your bubbles. They need various nutritional elements in their feed at different stages to put on the right weight. Feeding mature pigs feed to winners, they will eat alright, but it is not going to do the work you expect. Not knowing how to balance the carbohydrate, protein, and essential mineral elements in the ration for pigs at different stages of development can make them remain stuck or add unnecessary fat. The 6-month market ready weight you know depends greatly on the quality of feed you give the pigs. For new farmers, do well to buy concentrate and commercial feed for your pigs after weaning them. You can also buy crib feed for them as they await their mother. This is very important because you can regulate the growth of your pigs at that very young age. If you mess up in those few weeks, you will spend a lot of resources in the latter phase for no results. Growers and fatness are easy to feed, but never try to experiment with piglets and weaners. I repeat, never experiment with piglets and weaners. The fourth reason why most pig farmers fail, not knowing your customers. Who are you producing your pigs for? Do you know what their preferences are? Do they prefer lean meat? Are you producing pigs to sell to people aiming to start their own farms, or you just want to have pigs in the pen? This is a sure way to fail fast. Don't liken it to bad luck. If you don't know who will be buying from you, you will have pigs in abundance every season on the farm until maybe swine flu comes to patronize them. Are you starting a pig farm because everyone says there is a lot of money to be made? Rethink, for others have lost their hard-earned money through that. I am not by this saying you must do everything some. What I mean is, there are different segments you can target, including customers who will need breeding stock. If this is your market, you can produce gelts and potential boars for them. If your customers only want to slaughter, you will know the kind of pigs to sell to them. Research your location very well. Do your potential customers have enough money to spend on a 280-pound pig? If not, change the production plan and adopt what will best serve you and your customers. It will be very difficult to serve winners or growers if all your target market needs are pigs for their restaurant. This is one of the main causes of the lack of market for some fellow farmers. At the end of the day, they accept any amount at all that is offered. In any business, he who appears desperate is exploited. Design your product with the customer in mind. 5. Starting big. The saying go big or go home is true to some extent. Can you start it all over again if you lose your investment? Going in big in pig farming without proper planning and groundwork will leave you frustrated. Ask yourself, can my budget feed these pigs for at least 6 months? In case following that's okay, do I have extra rooms for the weaned pigs? Do I have the right knowledge to cater for pregnant sows or newly born piglets? What do you think you can do when the unforeseen cases start to show up? Giving that becomes the most visible option everywhere on your mind. Do you have the market that will patronize your numerous pigs on the farm when ready? These are all things to check before dipping both soul and body completely into owning a large farm. Every farmer aims to have as many pigs as possible on their farms. I must confess here, it is very nice seeing many pigs on your farm, especially when they all appear healthy and well fed. But the truth is, don't start filling your farm with all kinds of pigs without assessing your capabilities. If you don't plan to succeed, you can still go home whether you started small or not. The sixth reason why most farms fail is the poor location. Is your farm easily accessible to your customers? Will you be able to move your pigs all year round from the farm to the customers irrespective of the weather conditions? In fact, there are farms where movement is only possible in the dry seasons. Roads to your farm must be considered because no buyer would like to go there if they would get stuck in the mud with their vehicles in an attempt to convey a pig. Maybe your ideal customer is located far from you. Do you believe they will want to drive that long distance to come to you? If they do, from my experience, they will want to get it at a reduced price as possible. The road and distance are used to justify their offer, which sometimes you need to give in against your initial price. Besides, what is the essence to cover miles if I can get a similar pig nearby? Poor location is similar to opening a butchery in a vegan dominated area. Again, poor location can be a place prone to infestation. Failure to make checks before setting up your farm means that you will directly feed the available parasites in the area. Too humid or waterlogged areas must be avoided. Do you now know how to easily fail in pig farming? I'm curious to hear from you in the comments. If there's a particular video you would like to see, comment below. Otherwise, like the video and subscribe to stay up to date. You can also send me a direct message on Instagram or Facebook.